Hello everybody, Andrew and Gray here for another Heroes of the Storm. Today we have queued up on random match in quick match and random hero in quick match I should say, and find ourselves playing the Butchers on Hanamura. We have myself as Butcher, Genji, Jaina and Oriel and Cassia against the Lili, Reina, Genji, Uther and Jaina. So they have a double healer and we only have Oriel. This should be interesting. At level 1 we're going to go with Abattoir. That's going to mean when we die we lose less meat. We lose 5 instead of 10, which is very good. Also means that once we hit 125 stacks, which is the maximum, heroes, when we kill those, they will still drop stacks of meat as well, 5 at a time. Our trait is fresh meat. Whenever we kill a minion or a hero, they will drop meat. Minions will drop 1. Heroes will drop 5. W is our hamstring ability. It's a skill shot straight out in front of us. Does that and slows enemies. W is a brand that we put on somebody, which allows us to heal off them, and for 75% of the damage done. And E is a charge, which we can cancel once we've cast it after a second or two, which just charges at the enemy, stuns them when we have an impact. A bit like this. But we'll get out of there because as Butcher we are very squishy. We'll put out a slow. We got a nice little heal there. Down goes Lili. We will take out these, and as you see we've got 10 stacks from the first wave. Obviously the more you die, the more stacks, basically you lose your stacks, so you don't want to die as often. You've got to play careful until you hit your 125 stacks, and then deaths don't matter because well, they do matter, but they don't matter as far as losing stacks of meat is concerned. We'll just throw out one of those. We'll stay pushed up. Top's doing alright against Jaina. Genji seems to be good. We're just going to back off a little bit here and get that Reina out of the way a bit. We're going to throw one of those out. That blind didn't hit us, so we're okay to attack still. We're going to hit that out again. All we are interested in at this moment is stacks. Don't care about much else, just stacks. And we'll cancel that because we don't want to go too deep and get under their towers. And now we'll just back off. Payload deployment. Okay, this is the new map, by the way, so every so often you will get payloads that you have to escort to their destination. Once they hit their destination, they will then attack the core. A little bit like Towers of Doom, except it's got that escort part to it. We have our next talent up, and we're going to go with increased hamstring length, just so we can do that damage as they try to escape. We should now be getting up there to escort our payload. As you see, it's got that little dotted path. That's the path it will take. The more people you have in this circle around the payload, the quicker it will move to its destination. So you see at the moment it's got 1, it's got 2, it will move a bit quicker. If Jaina decides to come and help us, it will be 3 and it will move quicker too. We've now lost our Genji, so there's only one of us, meaning it will be slower. Looks like they're concentrating on taking on the enemy and denying them theirs. While this is coming up here, we'll just take on some of these. There goes our Genji. I want this meat. Thank you. And then we'll escort it further up. The friendly team dying for no particular reason. Exchange 1 for 1 would be fine, and we're going to be down XP if we keep on dying. Payload firing upon enemy core. We're not going to take those on. We're going to come here instead and try and push this up a little bit further. There's no point in us dying for that. However, we are going to try and get out of this quickly. And just discourage that Genji from engaging on us. Excellent, we're going to stay up top and push. Cassia and Genji are down the bottom. Here comes our second one. We'll throw that out. We've got to be careful of this, because the whole of the enemy team will be up here to try and get that wonderful payload of theirs. Up comes our Jaina. Should be able to do some AoE damage there. Got to be careful. That was a poor engage by Jaina. A really poor engage.
Payloads deployed. Escort your payload to its
Okay, we're going to go down and escort our payload. We could... No, we... I want meat. I want meat more than I want to escort it. If we get meat, we can help. We can be more effective later on. And it also gives us a bit of an advantage. We're just going to get out of here now. And we're going to go with increase our brand healing and gives us mood speed as well. If we engage on this, we're just going to get blinded by Lily. There's a bit of a battle going on down bottom. I don't care. I want my meat because we are 5 minutes in and a little bit behind. Oh, we're pretty much on track actually, thinking about it.
enemy payload firing.
Oh, we're going to have to go down and help our friends. Who are we going to engage on? I think we're going to engage on this Lily. Or not, we'll grab the meat. We missed one. There we go. As you see, this is moving quite a bit quicker now because it's got 3 of us around it. We should be able to get it to the destination pretty fine. We'll mount up and we'll go up top and deal with that. We'll get all the meat we can. Like so. And we'll take care of this. If we do take this tower, by the way, it empowers our attacks. Or was it? So it's a good push map to push on. Now that ding does mean somebody is nearby, so we'll just come out of the way here. And we won't let on that's where we're going. Jaina has guessed though, and there we go. We got what we wanted. Jaina could come in and help us, I suppose.
Hold the line, friend.
But was just a little bit too late.
Your payload will be
She's going to be taken down soon if she doesn't be careful of her positioning. Payload is coming mid. We've got a good chance to push this further. And we'll cancel that because he's gone towards his... I really want that meat. I really, really want it.
will be redeployed shortly.
We are well behind on meat and we are going to...
Your payload has been modified. Slain. You have been slain.
We were killed and unfortunately we didn't get that meat either. Our Oriel's going to have to be careful now because she is going to die too. Our Jaina being very slow to respond. Very good work by Jaina though there. Lamb to the slaughter. We're on equal footing. We're pushed up a little bit further ahead. There's a dragon spirit there as well from a camp collection. This is pushed up too far, so we need to come down and do some work here. I'll tell them I am on my way. Genji, I need your help
Firing
still.
on enemy core.
Okay, let's push this back as far as we can. We've got to be careful here because we are outnumbered. We could do some serious damage though. We are being targeted very heavily there by everyone. I'm not sure there was any focus going on at all.
Double kill. Triple kill.
And need the meat. We'll put a brand on here just so we can heal up a bit. And we'll just take care. The cat has got on my desk, so I am unable to see what's going on, which isn't great. The enemy now has 2 payloads on the map. As I say, my cat is just walks. Can you move, please? We need to get out of here quick.
Redeployed shortly.
Rolo, move. She's not moving at all, so I am going to have to stretch to see what's going on. And that's why you should, you know. But I need this. I'm not going to engage on there. That's absolutely fine. There is no point.
Enemy payload firing.
And we're just going to come and take this out. I probably won't get many more heals now or a resurrect from Oriel after that. Let's take this down and heal up a bit. Okay, we've got that. We can then collect the turret. We will then put the turret on there. And... and we'll come up here. We now have the 125 meat, so we will not get any more from these. We will just take them out though. And then we're just going to escort this up. We're going to go for empowering basic attacks. I do not have anything I can hit him with at the moment, so we need to get out of the way. And now we're going to charge in. And as you see, this is still giving us stacks for killing heroes. We have got low health. Are we going to get this? I'm going to get this. And we'll get Dragon Spirits. Those will travel to the nearest enemy on the map and just give visibility to it. We are going to go for this as well. That gives us a healing pulse. When it's activated, we are going to get this. And I think we're going to cast that, see where the enemies are. There we go. They are taking the boss in the middle. We know where they are. They're probably going to come in. That was a massive fight in the middle. We're not getting the resurrect by the looks of it, which is absolutely fine. Oh, we are.
Impressive.
However, we've missed out on all that meat, which is a shame. She was thinking about not doing it though, wasn't she? I can't say I blame her. We should push. We can take this down pretty quickly, I'd say. Looks like we're getting this. We are ahead at the moment. We'll let somebody else get it. In come. Look at that. Jaina just far too deep. We're not engaging in that. I am getting the hell out of here. Why? I am not engaging. I am not engaging in this at all. But I did, and that's why I didn't want to, basically. Enemy's payload being taken down. We don't... Yeah, this can go south very quickly now. 4 deaths, not great. Our damage isn't great either, and our kills aren't great, so...
Has fallen. Enemy payload.
I don't know why Jaina went in there like that. What was that about?
Your payload will be redeployed shortly. The enemy's payload.
Oh,
has
we've
been deployed.
blocked.
Enemy payload firing.
We've blocked Genji for some reason, or Genji. Okay, we're going up for this one. He must have been in a previous match and we just don't like him. It's probably the last match we were in, actually, with Butcher.
Your payload has been redeployed.
We do not want to engage on this at the moment, but there is all of us, so potentially... who do we want to take out? I want to take out... Nicely done there by the enemy healer, by the enemy. Let's slow them down a bit. We can get them all in one go. We are blinded, so there's not a lot we can do there. Or there. We didn't have the team there. It was difficult.
Enemy payload firing.
Do not abandon our ally.
There we go. That's another loss with the Butcher. I do rely quite heavily on my team when I'm Butcher. I play it safe early on and then go in later, but there's no... yeah, Lily did really well. There's no real support at the moment. There's a lot of new players, and I'm not blaming it on new players. I'm just saying that obviously until you get to know each of the individual characters, you're not quite sure what the strengths are or not. The Butcher I always thought was quite good at going in deep and coming out alive, no problems at all, because he had loads of health. Doesn't turn out that's the way he works. Stats weren't great, but there we go. Everyone, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.